I am an author. I love writing, especially about how to burn bright and not out. But here's the truth most of my writing starts with me talking. I wrote my book by recording my voice first, and that's still the easiest way for me to capture what I really mean. So it makes sense to share these essays in audio form with you. Hi, I'm Sybil Hall, owner and founder of Burn Bright, Not Out. This is a space that's all about ease and flexibility. Sometimes the episodes will be short, sometimes they'll go longer. Every time you will get audio first with a transcript if you'd like to read instead. I'm not promising every day, but what I am promising is to show up with honesty and share what it really looks like to live a burn bright, not out life. So here we go. Episode 1 Showing Up in the Middle. Today I sat down with a timer set for 20 minutes and Brain FM playing in the background. It always surprises me how heavy it feels to begin again. But the truth is, I'm not beginning again. I am in the middle, and the middle is where the real work happens. This week I hit a milestone I did not expect to hit so soon. In my first 12-week year, I set a goal to welcome 50 new members into the Burn Bright Club. I thought it would take all 12 weeks. It only took 6. That should be something to celebrate. And in some ways, I have. But I also noticed something in myself. The moment I hit that goal, my brain went straight to the next thing. What else do I need to build? Where do I need to push? What do I need to fix? Instead of resting in on what I had done, I rushed right into what was unfinished. And that's a pattern I've seen before. Maybe you have too. We achieve something meaningful, and instead of letting ourselves breathe, we move the finish line. We add more to the list. We forget to pause. But here's what I want to practice with you. I want to slow down. I want to call this moment showing up. I want to remind myself that building a dream is not about the hustle and the plan. It's also about the pause. It's about noticing what has already happened. It's about saying, this is enough. This is worth celebrating. Celebration is definitely not a waste of time. Celebration is fuel. When you stop to celebrate even the smallest win, you give your brain evidence that progress is possible. You strengthen your belief that effort matters. And without that pause, it's too easy to feel like nothing is ever enough, even when you're moving forward. I tell others this all the time, but the truth is, I also need to tell it to myself. Because showing up does not always mean making another list or setting another goal. Sometimes showing up means sitting quietly. Sometimes it means taking a breath and noticing. Sometimes it means letting yourself feel proud without reaching for the next thing. And in the middle, the space where you're not at the start and you're not at the finish, is where we practice that. The middle is where resilience is built. The middle is where consistency lives. The middle is where you teach yourself to keep going, even when it is not shiny or new. So here I am today, showing up by writing, by reading you my script, by breathing, by celebrating one small, big thing. And now I want to ask you, how have you shown up recently? Maybe it was something like getting out of bed on a hard morning, or maybe finally sending that message you'd been avoiding. Maybe it was pausing long enough to look around and notice something good in your life. Whatever it was, give yourself permission to name it, to celebrate it, to let it be enough. And if this little snippet resonated with you, please subscribe for more ways to burn bright, not out.